Right. So one other thing about some thing about template strings is that we can even use some logic inside, not just show text, just make a reference to a string. So let me give you an example. I'm gonna have a cast right here, just to a variable that it's gonna host an array of names. So first I'm gonna call James, and then I'm gonna call Ron and Ace. Okay, so I'm gonna say console log, and then inside here I want to make use of template strings. So I'm gonna say backticks. Good. And what I want to do, I want to say the names is a dollar and curly braces. And if I want to output maybe the first name, of course, uh, we make reference to names, then square brackets, and the position of the name inside the array. And this is gonna work, of course. Now the name is James, and then the name is Ron. Uh, so the verb, so this works just like calling a position inside an array. Good. But I don't want to do this. I want to do something else. What I want to do, I want to run some logic right here and get a random number and not do if it outside variable. So okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say math dot flow, and then open and close, and inside here math dot random, and I'm just gonna create a function to some logic to get a random name from there. So it's gonna be names that are length, and then of course if you have an array, we set -1, and then let me make this word red. -1, and then just outside -1 we say +1. You don't need to do this, just to show you what's going on. So okay, so this one this one right here inside the array, it's just gonna get a random names from this array. Okay, just a random number between 0 and then 2. So if I reload the page, we get the names James. Reload the page, we get this Ron and Ace and James. We are just getting a random number. But important about this is that we can just run some logic inside and template strings, and it's not gonna break. It's just gonna go run and run this. Okay, it's it's good to know that we can do this. It could be really useful. So maybe you might be thinking, can we do operations? Sure, of course you can. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna say I don't know the number. Just delete this, and the number is and I want to get a different number, so it's gonna be 5 plus 1. Okay, so we should get getting 6, and okay, we get 6. We can do math operations right here, just like we did the random. Okay, that's fine. And again, you maybe you are asking yourself, can I use a function? Can you call a function? Yes, you can. I'm gonna go right here and say function car. It just create a dumb function and say return. I'm gonna just return a text, car. And right here, if we make a reference to the function, we should getting car. So I'm gonna say car. Okay, and we get car. The number is car. Good. So that's good. It's working. And again, if we are asking yourself, okay, can I make a reference to an object? Of course you can. I'm gonna go right here and just create an object and say constant user. Okay, I'm gonna open and the variable. Of course, it's gonna be a user. So this object is gonna have a name, and the name is gonna be Francis, and I don't know. Then it's gonna have an age, same exact name example as before. The age is 21. He is the manager. So okay, and then I don't know the position. I don't know. It's manager. Good. Inside here, if I want to output this, you say my name is $sign and curly braces, and then we make reference to the object, and then we just call the key. So it's user dot name. Of course, I'm gonna say I don't know user dot age. Then again I work as and then again user dot and it's gonna be a position. In theory, we should be getting anything. Okay. Uh, my name is Francis. I'm 21 and I work as manager. So we can access object really simple in a simple way. I want to know you different. I want to show you different sample right now. It's a very common example. I'm just gonna delete this. And now there's gonna be one point in your application in the future that you need to you're gonna need to make a network request. So pretty much what you do, you call and run a function, and maybe whenever you make the network request, you need to make it to a specific page, or you need to make a request for a specific ID. You need to pass some params. So again, I'm gonna say a function, and maybe in the past you can did something like this. you pass a page and ID and right here, and create a variable that it's gonna be URL, and the URL is gonna be I don't know, HTTP colon / whatever the server.com, and this server of course needs a page. So you're gonna do plus, then page, then plus, and you just add a new one, and then plus and the ID. And in theory, you should be getting console log the whole URL right here. So let me just make sure this is happening, and it's a request, and the request is gonna be a, I don't know, the page, it's gonna be page, and the ID is gonna be whatever the file. So if I just reload the page, we are gonna location, we get the location server and page file. That of course right here you do a fetch or an AJAX call with that URL, whatever. But right now, since we have a template strings, you need to do this any longer. So you're gonna do something like const then URL, and instead of doing this, you're gonna do backticks, delete all this, make reference to the page, and then just keep writing, simple this way. Open and close, and close the backticks, of course, and that's it. If I just reload the page, we get the same result. So this example, I just wanted to show you this because you're gonna be using this a lot. If you make a lot of network requests, this is gonna be really useful. And if you are thinking about going to React, to changing to React, for example, or Vue.js, and then I don't know, you want to work with Redux, you're gonna use this the whole time. So this is gonna be really useful. That's fine. Thanks for watching this video.